Choices, choices, choices. That's what we got to talk about today. You know why I want to talk about this topic is because a lot of people on my Facebook feed that I run into in person, we have a lot of stress, and it's a part of life. But when does the stress end? When does the complaint stop? You know why I can talk from this point of view that I'm finna talk from, that y'all should listen to, is that I've been there. You know what I'm saying? And I changed a lot of things around to get better results. And I realized that if I'm going through something currently and I look over to my right and somebody else is not going through that, that means it's possible to not go through that as well. So I have to just find out what I need to adjust to get the same results that my guy got. What do I need to do differently, man? Look, I want y'all to open your minds up to this perspective. Is that we got one position here. This the day we was born. This the day that we die. We all gonna leave the earth, man. If we was born, we gonna die, right? There's nothing we could do about it. That's that in between that we looking for. What do we do with this space in between? From here to here, what do we do with it? Why are we not in control of it? Like when we was kids, our parents or whoever our guardians was, they had control over our decision making. They said what we eat, when we wake up, when we go to sleep, all this stuff. But when we are adults, we decide where we work. We decide who we interact with. We decide the food that goes in and out our mouths. If I'm working at a job and the job is not paying me enough, I got the option to work 2 jobs, 3 jobs. I got an option to take my money and spend my money on nothing, spend my money on things that won't give me something, in return. I got the choice to invest my money to get me more money. So every decision gets us a result. So in between, we should constantly be making decisions that by the end of our life, we're happy with. What is your ultimate goal? That's what we should be thinking about as well. Like my ultimate goal, I got a lot of goals in between, like things I want to bring to life, I want to build. But ultimately, when I leave this earth, I want to be happy. I want to be remembered as enjoying my life, So if that's my ultimate goal, everything today should be leading up to that end goal of me being happy. You know what I'm saying? So if I'm interacting with a person, and the end result of me interacting with this person is me not being happy, guess what? I'm cutting this person off. If I'm working at a job and the job is not satisfying something, I'm planning to move around from that job. I'm planning on building my own business like I did. You know what I'm saying? Like the first sign of a job that is not leading up to my goal, like it's like a GPS. If I'm watching a GPS and this route is not leading to where I'm trying to go, I need to find out a better route. I need to plan a better route. Like I feel lost. That's what we do in life. We're constantly lost, man. So reroute your GPS to get what you want out of life, and everything along that route should line up to you eventually getting to your destination. Stop putting things in your life that's setting your ETA back. You know what I'm saying? Which is estimated time of arrival. You want to arrive at your destination. For me, it's happiness. I want to smile endlessly. I don't want all this unnecessary stress. Life is a challenge enough. You know what I'm saying? I got my car stolen a couple weeks ago. Like that stuff I cannot control. I mean, I ain't have to leave my car running, but that's a learning experience as well for my sake. But I'm just saying, man, it's so many micro things that we just got to step our game up on so we can eliminate the complaints. So say in the moment right now, like I go to the gym and the gym makes me happy. If I repeat that moment to moment to moment, I'm gonna end up at the end of my day happy. But if I go for the gym, which makes me happy, to a negative encounter with a person who makes me unhappy, that's my choice. And I just dictated that next moment by involving myself around people, places, or things that I know I'm not satisfied with. So that's what it comes down to. Doing what is best for you at all times. It does nothing if you're sitting here sacrificing yourself and your happiness for other people that are temporary. We all gotta leave this earth. Them people should be focusing on themselves as well. If we all focus on ourselves, what are we complaining about? What do we need from another person? Because we all filling our cups to pour out, to assist each other, but not putting all of our energy into another person who's temporary as well. You can give decades upon decades to a person and they end up dying and you left with nothing, or you can put yourself first as the primary person. Priority is about you, focused on your happiness and your well-being, and then when people come along, you have the necessary resources to pour out. But don't put yourself last, man. You are important from the moment you're born to the moment you die. It's all about you in between. Focus on your results. No days off till the payoff. A day off is a day lost. You already know. Let's get it.